Ah, yeah. Here we are. Like, I'm. You know what? Yeah, I don't know how to start this video. I'm live right now. I'm speaking right now. I'm conversing with you right now. But in all honesty, let me put the count up. Let me put the count up because for some reason the count is not there. Why is it? What the fuck? Okay, let's see. Huh. Okay. Because I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of confused. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, people are gonna say, be patient, be patient, be patient, be patient, be patient, be patient. I'm just seeing Man City getting here we goes left and right. They're signing Reinders, done deal. They're signing Turkey, done deal. They're signing what's that other guy's name? Ainori, done deal. They've signed Mamouche, done deal. Like they've rebuilding their team in a way where I'm checking my shoulders right now. I'm checking my shoulders right now. But I see 3 people here. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and obviously if you guys like comedy skits, I make comedy skits on my other channel called It's Dr. Blick. That's in the description. I'm currently working on episode 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen: The Blick Incident, my original series. Like I said, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Like I'm gonna be real. Like I said, this might be a crash out because everybody's telling me to calm down, to stay relaxed, to stay calm. But Liverpool have said nothing. Liverpool have said nothing. Yeah, we haven't heard anything from Liverpool. Yo, what's good, Mike? What's good, Mike? What's good, Mike? This is the crash out stream. We're obviously gonna discuss Turkey versus Florian Wirtz because now that's a debate. Because when you see 2 players come to the Premier League, now it became a debate. Even though a lot of people, before I cut myself off, I've actually always been a fan of Turkey, but a lot of people weren't debating on. I'ma be in and out. Okay, that's calm. That's calm. That's calm. A lot of people were debating about Turkey versus Florian Wirtz. Now that Turkey's in the Premier League, I don't know if the other guys coming to the Premier League because this deal's dragging out and they're haggling over Addons. I've never seen something like this in my life. People haggling over Addons. Addons. Like, do you know how crazy that sounds? You're crying over Addons. You said you don't care if it's achievable or unachievable. You just want shit thrown in. Oh my lord, man. It's a madness, man. But yeah, Turkey versus Florian Wirtz suddenly became a debate, even though people weren't putting Turkey in the same barometer as Florian Wirtz. Me personally, I always thought the gap between Turkey and Florian Wirtz wasn't as big as it's made out to be. I've always thought that the gap in talent and ability isn't 100 million. It isn't 100 million gap, but different clubs value players under different amounts. Like, we can't really fault teams for having different evaluations. Sometimes some teams have a gentleman's agreement where you can sell a player for a cheaper amount. Like, if you're looking for value for money, is Declan Rice 100 million? Is Declan Rice way better than Ryan Gravenberch? Me personally, I wouldn't say so. But Declan Rice, because of the fact that he was important for West Ham and he came from West Ham, and I can't even use Declan Rice as an example because Gravenberch wasn't really playing. But you get what I mean. Importance plus nationality, because we all know that English tax is a thing. And honestly, man, I feel like that's the case with Turkey versus Florian Wirtz. I feel like there's a massive I wouldn't even say German tax. There's a massive tax on him because this guy has won the Bundesliga title. This guy has a pedigree of being player of the year, because he was player of the year last year. This year was Harry Kane. A lot of people get confused. Florian Wirtz is back-to-back right as player of the year. I'm pretty sure that's the award, but he's back-to-back right as player of the year, and he's had another good season. This season for Turkey, his breakout season, and obviously if you can get him for like 35 million euros, that's an absolute steal. An absolute great deal, because he's a great player. I know people criticize his work rate. I know people criticize his ability to run. But when you can dribble and when you can manipulate the ball the way he can, you can make a couple of passes on that. Especially if you got Reinders, and you got Rodri, you got legs around him. In terms of the defensive aspect and the attacking aspect, it's going to make things an awful lot easier for him in terms of what he needs to do. The question is PepGuardio a good fit? Some people are saying he isn't. Some people are saying he is. Me personally, in my personal opinion, when it comes down to Ryan Cherki, PepGuardio can coach players like Cherki. He's done it before. He's coached skillful players. He's coached players that have the skill of a Ryan Cherki. It's the thing about it is, people forget, man. He's had Thiago. He's had obviously Thiago. It's a slightly different profile, but he's a skillful player. He's had who else he's had? He's had Iron Robin. He's had Ribery. He's had skillful players before. At the end of the day, the thing that changed with Pep is when he started doing the whole centre backs at fullbacks. And when you're doing the whole centre backs at fullbacks, that's when you're gonna start seeing things being more conservative and things being more structural. When you're signing players like Aïnori, Reinders, and Cherki, it sounds like he's gonna go back to the roots of having fluidity and free-flowing football like he did before. So Man City this season should be fun to watch. There should be a team to look out for. And because they're a team to look out for, and because Pep is coming back with vengeance, and because he is doing here we go, left and right. And yesterday, I'm not sure if you guys know, or if you guys paid attention, they put in a £60 million bid for Liverpool. So, do you know what that tells me? Pep ain't trying to play centre-backs at full-back no more. So when I see Pep trying to, or should I say Man City trying to build their team back up, cutting the age range down, I'm sitting here thinking, hurry up and sign Florian. Hurry up and sign Kirkes. And hurry up and bring a striker. We need a striker. I'm hearing stuff like Nunes is turning down Saudi. And here's the thing. I'm not mad that Nunes was turning down Saudi, because at the end of the day, Nunes wants to play in Europe. Nunes has ambition for his career, and he wants to do something with his career. So I don't fault him for not wanting to go Saudi. I don't fault him. But when you're asking for 70 million for a player that has started 8 games, do you know how insane you sound? Like all jokes aside, do you know how insane you sound? 70 million for a guy that has started 8 games. like people are saying, relax. Just look at the landscape. I'm not even trying to be negative. I'm trying to give you a different perspective. Maybe Jerry is right. Maybe Jerry, shout out to Jerry, man. I don't know if he's here, but shout out to Jerry. Maybe Jerry's right. Maybe, just maybe we should just go for Morgan Gibbs White. Because that at that point, that looks attainable. Because this whole back and forth, this whole it's close. It's closer. It's closer. Well, it's almost there. A few more days. Just a few more days. It's been 3 weeks. We've been hearing a few more days. We've been hearing a few more seconds. We've been hearing that all they need to do is sign a single paper. Or we're hearing he could do a medical tomorrow. It's been that long, man. Like, come on. Like, people are updating us on a whole lot of nothing. And now Fabrizio is unpinning tweets. He's pump faking us. Saying, okay, I need to take this down. Okay, I need to put this back. I need to take this down. I need to put this back. And by the way, there's 9 people in the stream. I need more likes. The price is a major risk. But, Mike, you got to look at it this way. According to people, this ain't according to me, because I've never really took the time to think about it. Apparently, this is the best number 10 in the world. Apparently. Like I said, this ain't according to me. This is what I'm being told. And here's the thing, I'm not saying it like I haven't seen Wirtz play. I'm saying this is what people are saying. Not just Liverpool fans, this is what the media is saying, this is what everybody's saying. Man City were willing to put that amount of money until they got rejected. They're going to spin it and say the overall sum and figures is too much, blah, 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 blah. But in reality, they got rejected. That's really what it boils down. They got rejected. Florian Wirtz didn't want to go to Man City. But because Man City knew that this would be the price tag. They're saying the figures are too much, they're lying. They're lying. They got rejected. But point being is this here. They are telling me he's the best number 10. He's the greatest Leverkusen player ever. Greater than Ballack. Greater than all these other players. And when you have all these stuff and you're saying this guy is a 2-time Writers Player of the Year, a 1-time Bundesliga Player of the Year, people are comparing his GA to Ronaldo and Messi at the same age, and he is literally competing with them on GA. When you have all of this stuff, yeah, 126 million. Pay it. That's what they're saying. That is literally what they're saying. So when you say stuff like that, you can't be mad at Leverkusen for wanting this amount of money. Yes, it's a risk. Every player that has been bought for that amount is a risk. Would I think he will live up to the bill? Absolutely. I think Florian Wirtz is a fine player. He's a good player. He's a very good player. Like, and I saw on Big Six Bands. Shout out to them guys, man. Don't agree with your takes, but shout out to you guys for doing your thing and giving your own honest opinion, man. Because it's always tough, man. Because when you do stuff like this, you leave room for yourself to be cooked. Like, people are saying that this guy ain't even better than peak Coutinho. And when I mean peak Coutinho, I mean Coutinho when he was in his final form just before he left Barca. That last 6 months was absolutely magical, man. That dude had a crazy amount of GA, the dribbling, the manipulation of the ball, the passing, the goal scoring. That version of Coutinho was absolutely sensational. Better than Wirtz. Better than this version of Wirtz we're seeing right now. That version of Coutinho in the final 6 months. Better than this version of Wirtz. But that final version of Coutinho was like 27, 28 years old. It took him time to get to that level. But Wirtz, in my opinion, obviously has a higher ceiling. And obviously we see the potential and we see the skill set that he's possessed. He's been in this Leverkusen team since he was 17. He scored a hat-trick on the day that Bayer Leverkusen needed to wrap up the league title. He is a special type of player. And I'm seeing 8 people in the stream. We need to get the likes up, man. Like, subscribe if you already have them, man. This is Forever Undisputed HQ. Like and subscribe if you already have them. We got 9 people in the stream. If you want to do comedy skits, if you like comedy skits, I have created a whole bunch of comedy skits. I got my latest one called When You Go to a Black Barbershop. So go check that out when you can after this. And also make sure you subscribe to this channel and subscribe over there when you get the chance. But today we are talking everything Florian Wirtz. I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but this is the very final time I'm going to talk about Florian Wirtz. I'm not going to make any video on Florian Wirtz until he's officially signed or until the deal has broken down. So until then, I ain't making any video on that. Man, I need a drink. But point being is there, I'm seeing Man City get deals done. I'm seeing Man United making slow moves. It's funny because Man United always say that they have no money and that they need to sell players, but they still manage to sign whoever they want anytime they want, which is hilarious because we have no money. We have no money. We have no money. But like I said, or like I'm about to say, Alex Ferguson might actually be one of the GOAT managers, or the GOAT. The reason why I'm saying this, his impact is still leaving Man United room to attract players like Brian Mbeumo, turning down teams that are clearly more stable than Man United is at the moment. 10 people in the stream. Type in the chat. Let's get discussing. Like the video. We still got 3 likes and we got 10 people in the stream, man. We need to get this out here, man. 3 likes and 10 people in the stream. Did I insult you? Did I disrespect you? We need to get these likes up. Honestly, we need to get these likes up. If you're in the stream, you're watching this, get these likes up, man. Because like I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna crash out. I'm just trying to understand how long is this saga meant to take. People are saying it's taking time, but I'm just asking how long. I'm not even complaining. I kind of am, but I just want to understand how long. People said Moises Caicedo took 3 months. Cool. Moises Caicedo took 3 months. Fabricio told me this ain't gonna be a long saga. The guy that everyone calls the tapping merchant told me that this ain't gonna be a long saga. So I'm sitting here asking whoever wants to explain to me in the chat, why is it taking so long? It's to the point where I'm gonna get gassed if it happens, but at the same time, I'm slowly starting to get over it. I'm slowly starting to get over it. Like it's damn. If you guys don't know, Pep Lijnders and Colo Touré will be a part of the Man City backroom staff, exclusively revealed. Pep, man, they're gonna eat. Pep Lijnders, that freaking snake. But back to what I was saying. I'm just trying to understand what's going on. I'm just trying to understand what's going on, man. Because right now, this is what the Liverpool team is looking like, or it's gonna look like so far. This is what the Liverpool team is gonna look like so far. And people may not like my lineup that I'm about to build. I'm gonna show you my lineup right now. This is what the Liverpool team is gonna look like. Okay. We had to wait years for Jadon sandwiched. And then he showed up washed. Yeah. You know what is here? The fact that Sancho didn't cook, it still surprises me, because when I look at his old skill set, the skills, the link up play, the combination play, I'm like, this guy's special. I wanted him at Liverpool. I really wanted Jadon Sancho at Liverpool. I was a really big fan of Jadon Sancho, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work out at Man United. It just happens sometimes, and it didn't work out at Chelsea. And the reason why he didn't sign for Chelsea is because he wants what, 350 at Chelsea, and Chelsea ain't willing to pay him that. Don't blame them. You're not playing 350 worth of you're not 350 worth of ability. But the thing about it is, yeah, the thing about it is, Mike, they're arguing over add-ons. Whether it's guaranteed or whether it's not guaranteed, they just want add-ons just slapped in. Okay, let me show you how the Liverpool team's currently going to look. We got 9 people in the stream. I'm going to double check right now. If I do not see these likes, I'm going to be upset. Okay, that's better. See, that's better, man. We went from 3 to 5. That's 2 more. Better than nothing. But okay, let me build this team up for you, so that you guys can see how we are currently going to be looking. Currently. Obviously, it's still early days, and Liverpool always say we like to get our business done early, but I'm not going to lie to you. We need to get everything sorted early and move on to the next target, man. This Wirtz thing is dragging out. It's dragging out too much. Because targets could be off the market. Targets could be off the market. And if targets are off the market, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell, What the Halliburton? What the hell on? Oh, we got 11 people in the stream. Slap the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is how our team's gonna look. Okay, people are not gonna like it. Okay, Virgil, Van Dijk. Okay, let me just put this team together so you guys can see how our team's currently gonna look. If you're a Liverpool fan, you know what the team's gonna look like. It's just pretty straightforward. Okay, so and also if you guys have seen the links with Diaz, apparently Barcelona are gonna step up their pursuits. When clubs say they have no money, I don't believe them no more, because when they say they have no money, when it's time to sign someone, they have money now. When the player that they want is leaving, they have money now. But at the beginning, I'm broke. I have no money. I can't do it. You're asking for too much. Like, I can't do it. Broke. No money. Can't do it. It's kind of irritating. Okay. It's kind of irritating. 14 people like the video. I'm literally building this Liverpool. Let me change the formation. I don't like this formation. This ain't our formation. It's more like this. Okay. That's better. Okay. Macallister. Okay, let's go Grav. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Let me switch the screen for you so you guys got a visual, something visually to look at. Okay. Where's the Asian fella? Ask him. Ask him. You got his number. You got his number, Harry. Ask him. Ask him. Ask him. If he wants to join, I'll drop a link for him to join. But ask him. Ask him. Ask him, man. He's the one that hasn't been joining. He's the one that hasn't been joining. Like I said, you got his number. Ask him. We got 13 people in the stream. Oh shit, not him. We got 13 people in the stream. I need the like button to be hit, and I need you guys to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Okay. Let's see. Gap. You guys know where I'm going with this. Okay. You guys know where I'm going with this. We're almost done. Okay. Okay, so when you look at this team, I'm going to ask a simple question to everybody. When you look at this team, do you think this team can win the Premier League? Do you think this team can win the Premier League? And not only do you, I'm asking you that, where do you think this team will finish? And you guys may say, yo, this ain't going to be the team that we are going to end up with when it comes to the start of the Premier League season where the transfer window shuts. And yeah, you're most likely right. We may sign players. But until then, these are the only players we have confirmed. And like I said, I'm not doing panic stations. I'm just saying that we can't dilly-dally. We can't dilly-dally. Because at the end of the day, what it comes down to is very simple. You don't want to be in a situation where all the alternatives are off the market. Or you don't want to leave clubs too late where they're going to price it up. Because now you've shown your hand. Now you have shown other clubs that you can spend 118 million on a single player. You better sign Florian Wirtz. You better sign Florian Wirtz. Because Mike, you said it's a risk. And yes, it is a risk. But it's a smart, educated risk. But the thing that we got to keep in mind here about not signing Wirtz. If you do not sign Wirtz, if you walk away from this deal, everybody in the whole entire league knows you have 118 million minimum. You have 118 million minimum. You can't say you don't have it no more and that the money's been spent. All you can say is that this money is there. This money exists. So now you're in a situation where if you don't sign him, a lot of clubs may try to price you out of certain deals because they see that you got money and they see that you're looking for a number 10. Exactly, yo, Mike. That's exactly my point. They got to sign him. 23 people on the stream. I don't know where you guys are coming from. I don't know where you guys are from, but like the video actually means a lot. But yeah, I'm just saying, and like I said, I'm not saying that I don't think the deal is gonna get done. At this moment in time, I don't know anymore. At this moment in time, I'm losing patience because I know that we need to move on to other positions. We need to sign Kirkes. We need to sign a striker. And by the way, the striker market, yep, is looking good. By the way, the striker market isn't the best. Let me put myself back on screen. By the way, the striker market isn't the best. So since we know the striker market isn't the best, we got to be there for the best strikers available. Gyökeres, we need to put ourselves in the mix for Gyökeres. We need to put ourselves in the mix for Ekitike. We need to put ourselves in the mix for these players, because at the end of the day, you guys want to spend 180 million on Florian Wirtz, which by the way, I have no problem with that. But if you fail to sign Florian Wirtz and you go, okay, let's quickly get a striker sorted. Do you know how much Frankfurt are asking for Ekitike? They want 100 million. You can't use that as an argument and seen on Florian Wirtz. Like, you got money, Nah, Mike, I just saw your comment. Take these are the players we need to be looking at. Let me see what the chat says. What do you mean, man? They was 3 weeks of people. I feel like right now this is the most amount of people we've had in the stream. You know what it is, yeah? If I'm trying to decipher what you're saying in the chat, I'm gonna say it like this, and I'm gonna put it plain and simply. What it boils down to is very simple. Is very simple. Yes, deals like this take long because you got to do the structure. You got to allocate how much is getting paid all at once. But it gets to a certain point where you've been telling us it should be finalized in 2 days. It should be finalized in 3 days. Oh, he's with Germany, so now it's gonna speed up. Oh, yesterday was a bank holiday. Oh, like are you noticing the pattern? Yesterday was a bank holiday. It's gonna be sped up in 3 days. He's with his country. There's always something new. Let me change my battery quick. There's always something new happening. Like, that's the thing. There's always There's always something new. Good thing I put this up there. Okay. There's always something new. The window opens again June 16th. Like I said, it's not about the window opening. It's not about the window opening again. What it's about to me is more so getting this over the line so you can divert your attention to other targets and other positions. You want to get everybody in by July 1st. Or wait, what time is? I don't know when preseason is. By whenever preseason starts. So you get these deals done. We've known from day one they want 150 million euros. Pay the money, pay close to the money, and get there. Like, just speed things up. Just boom, 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 on to the next one. Okay. Look, do you see how Man City did it? Alright, Nori, here we go. Grinders, here we go. Turkey, here we go. Bam, 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 bam. Quick succession. It's about the fact that the position that we need the most is a striker, and strikers are not that much available in the market. And I see people talking about us getting. We're not getting Isak. Come on, we're not getting Isak. We're not getting Isak. You see what Man City are going through to get Livramento. They're paying 60 million for Livramento. Let me ask you this, chat. Would you pay 60 million for Livramento? That's all I'm at. Would you pay 60 million for Livramento? Would you pay 60 million for Livramento? Mike, if you're there, and all the other people that are there, Harry, whoever, would you pay 60 million for Livramento? Exactly. So if they're gonna charge you 60 million for Livramento, what do you think they're gonna do for Isak? 150 in pounds. 150 in pounds. Pounds sterling. Like, come on, man. It's tough. It's a steep price. But the reason for that is they don't have to sell. They don't have to sell. That's the thing. They don't have to sell. Like, Newcastle don't have to sell. They've got ambitions of their own. They just won their first trophy in like 50, 60 years. They don't have to sell. They're trying to build something. They're in the Champions League. We got up to 27 viewers now. Lord have mercy. Like the video. Subscribe to Forever Undisputed HQ. Subscribe, man. It is a good vibe that we're having. Yes, I actually thought going into here I was have a crash out, but now we're just discussing and talking about the market today and how things are. Like I said, if I can find a Man United fan, which I've been appearing on other people's streams recently, so I'll probably be reaching out to Man United fans because I actually want to talk about the Man United window that they're having and the potential of them signing Victor Gyökeres and actually rebuilding they're rebuilding their attack, because now they look like they're adding goals. You'll never see. Okay, let me see. You've never seen a deal in your life, mate. What are you on about? A deal for what? What do you mean? Colin, I am mad confused on what you're on about. No, I actually have no idea what you're on about. I'm just giving my opinion. I never said I've seen a deal. I never said I've seen anything. I'm just talking. I don't know what you're on about, Colin. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're from. I don't even know why you got the laughing emoji here. I'm just vibing. I got a drink of water and I'm vibing. Staying hydrated, just doing my thing. I don't know what you want about. Okay, to be honest, us fans didn't expect Wirtz still. We need a left back, centre back. We got a right back now. A centre forward priority and position. And Wirtz was a surprise. This Fabrizio unnecessary overhype. Okay, here's the thing. If we signed Turkey, if we didn't sign a number 10, I don't think anyone would have complained, because a lot of people didn't know that number 10 was in the agenda. And that's the thing. When you do stuff, where's my lid? Okay, when you do stuff that the fans don't expect, that is very exciting, you have just raised up the bar by default. So if we signed Javi Simmons, I'm just picking up a random name. If we signed Javi Simmons, no one would complain. No one would complain. But if we sign Javi Simmons now, everyone would complain. Everyone would complain, because we put ourselves in a position to convince the player, have terms agreed, and then we go from him to Javi Simmons. Everyone would complain. But we just signed Javi Simmons off the bat. No one would complain, because that's the type of player that you would associate with Liverpool signing. And that's just the nature of it. When you do surprise stuff, surprise packages, you've automatically raised the expectations. So my only answer is this: get the deal done. If they want 150, you put yourself in this position, pay 150. At the end of the day, you had Turkey right over there, and you decided to go for the expensive option. So pay the money. Pay the money. There's no excuse now. Pay the money. Okay. Eddie Murphy. What's good, Eddie Murphy? As a Liverpool supporter, we'll be happy if we get Frimpong, Wirtz, and Gyökeres. Anything more? No, Eddie. Don't get sucked in. Don't get sucked in. And let me tell you why I say don't get sucked in. We need a striker. We need a striker. We need a centre back. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I'm gonna sit up. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. As much as I like Florian Wirtz, I would rather have a proven striker over him. Give me a number 9 over him, because that is more needed. Like, I would firm Szoboszlai in the 10 again. I would firm it. Honestly, I would firm it. Because the strikers we need. We need another guy that can score goals. But if they're going to sign Florian Wirtz, sell Nunes, even sell him or Jota, I don't care. Just bring in a number 9. If I'm being honest with you. Just bring in a number 9. Okay, let's see. The chat. Okay. Can I stir the pot a little and ask about everybody's feelings about Trent? Okay. Who wants to hit the floor? How do guys feel about Trent? Me, I don't care. I don't care because from my understanding, the reason why we are signing Florian, this is my understanding. And when I mean my understanding, this ain't me being an ITK. This ain't me saying I have sources. This is just me giving my opinion. From my understanding, I feel... okay. From my understanding, I feel that that us signing Wirtz is to replace the creativity of Trent. So if you can't get... Okay, I'm gonna reply to this guy message later. Okay. From my understanding, is 30 people in the stream. Okay, let me tell him to hold up. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold up 1 minute. Okay. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Munoz over Trent. Hey, man. By all means. Okay, 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I need to quickly reply to this guy and help this guy out real quick. 1 second. Just give me a brief second. Let me just mute this. No, Mike, there's nothing wrong with the audio. There was nothing wrong with the audio. What happened was, I was trying to message someone because I needed to show someone new at work how to do something real quick. But we back now. We got 32 people in the stream, which is fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Don't really swear on this channel, but it's amazing right now. It's amazing. We've got 32 people, 10 likes. Let's get the likes up, man. Let's get the likes up. 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 Let me catch up with the chat. Okay, so guys, quick question, guys, in the chat. Who would you rather have? Scratch price tag. Florian Wirtz or Ryan Cherky? And tell me why. That's what I want to know, chat. Florian Wirtz or Ryan Cherky, and I want to know why. And if you're picking one or the other, do you think it's a close battle, or do you think there's a sizable gap? Okay, let's see this. Okay, let's see this. Let's go up. Okay, let's look. Let me catch up with the chat. Okay, Munoz, if you had to bet your life on United finishing top or bottom half of the table, who are you picking? That's a tough one. Ask me that after I see the transfer window close. That's when I can answer that, Sam. Okay, next one. Check audio. The audio's fine. Man United will finish bottom half again. Let's see. No, Europe could help. It could help, but it depends on who you sign and if those players perform. What's going on, bro? First time on your platform. Once we get Wirtz over the line, we must go and get a... I absolutely agree with that, man. I agree with that, Danilo. I agree with that 100%. We definitely need to get this over the line. And welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel. Like I said, man, I'm primarily a guy that creates comedy skits and short films. This is just something for fun because I like talking about football. And in the group chats, we're always discussing football. So it's always fun to see a lot of people come on down and talk and chop it up with me about stuff like that. But right now, we got 31 people in the stream, 11 likes. Let's see if we can bump the likes up. If you're new here, subscribe. Yeah, we're going to keep discussing. But I need you guys to answer this question. Florian Wirtz or Ryan Cherky? Who would you rather have? Let me know. And why? I want to know, who would you rather have? Florian Wirtz, Ryan Cherky? Price tag not included. I just want to know your personal preference. If you want to ask my reasoning, if I'm being real with you, I would say Cherky is more flashy with what he can do with the ball. He seems to be more ambidextrous. He seems to be more maverick and is more unpredictable. I feel like Wirtz is a bit more tactically flexible. You can play him on the wing. You can play him the 10. You could probably play him false 9. You could probably play him as an 8. I reckon you can play him as an 8 because he has the work rate as well. I saw someone say you can play him a double pivot. I wouldn't do that, but nah, I don't think you can do that. But yeah, I think he is very tactically flexible. Whereas Cherky, right wing or behind the striker, second striker, cam, one of the two. But yeah, in terms of output, I feel like Florian Wirtz has better finishing ability. And in terms of playmaking and passing, maybe you can edit to Cherky. But it's close because I've seen some really nice passing from Florian Wirtz, especially the outside the boot ball that he has in his locker. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Cherky has more assists than Florian Wirtz, man. He's passing to Haaland. Whereas at this common moment in time, we are passing to potentially Diaz, Darwin Núñez, or Diogo Jota. So the quality is night and day in terms of we're passing. And maybe Salah sometimes, but it's not always going to be Salah, you know. So yeah. Okay. Deal will get done. The final details are at a crucial stage. I personally rather have Wirtz over Cherky. Do you have a reason why? And we almost got 40 people in this stream. Slap the like button. Subscribe. This is my biggest stream. I've never had this many people in a stream. It's funny because I'm talking about Liverpool and I'm covering Liverpool, but I'm going to be one of those people that's going to try and cover other teams as well. But my Liverpool streams, especially about Florian Wirtz, has been booming. It has been booming. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, let's see this. Okay, Sobersai scored for Hungary. Well done to him. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see if we got any news. And also, guys, one thing I wanted to put this out. He has seen him. Does he have a higher ceiling? Maybe. Don't disagree. I'm just thinking. If that's the case, it's tough. I think their gap in ability is not as far as people think it is. It's not as far as people think it is. Okay, let me see this. So, oh my freaking Lord. This is off topic, but I gotta show you this. Okay, let me close this down. I gotta show you this. Look at this shit. Let me make it clear for you guys. Okay. This guy really wants to copy his brother's pathway to the T. Hey man, maybe having your own career, going by your own destiny, is not in the cards. But like I said, can't hate on it. Who wouldn't want to play with their brother on the same team? That sounds like a dream, and that sounds like something that will most likely happen. But for some reason, he ducked the Premier League. Obviously, for his development, Dortmund is a good move, but overall, he ducked the Premier League. He ducked the Premier League. Okay. He ducked the Premier League. Okay. Let me look at this right now. Let me look at your comment right now. Okay. My reason is all based around Wirtz's game, the dribbling ability of Wirtz, the ability to thread a through ball. Turkey is going to do big things at City, but Liverpool is a great home for Wirtz. Big up, bro. Wirtz will get done for sure. I can't ignore the fact that it's public knowledge he wants Liverpool only. Slot with the 4D chess when he invited Leverkusen to train. I remember that. And it's funny because when that came out, I thought that was only rumors. And then Frimpong confirmed. I was like, that's a smart thing that he did there. Okay. My biggest worry with Job is his lack of loyalty. Birmingham to Sunderland and now to Dortmund. The boy is already talking about wanting to go Real Madrid. Okay, let me touch on that. I'm going to touch on that. Give me 1 second. Let's continue looking at the comments. Twice German Player of the Year. It was German Writers Player of the Year. International is a trophy, left or right. Versatile player. Let me see. I can move this. And he scores goals. Real bad man. Okay, fair enough. Let's talk about your Job Bellingham comments. So here's the thing. One thing that we can say about the Bellingham family, about all of these people involved in them, is they have a plan. They have a plan and they have a strategy of where they want their careers to plan out. Everything is well and truly orchestrated. He was always going to go to Dortmund. The whole Dortmund move was a part of the plan. All a part of the plan. Everything's a part of the plan. They're following a plan. They're following a strict regime. Job is going to develop even more at Dortmund. And then after the Dortmund move, it's going to be the Real Madrid move. And he's going to spend playing a couple of years with his brother if everything goes to plan. No injuries, no mishaps, no fall off. If he carries on going with the trajectory, he's going to be in a similar position. What people forget is, if you look at the way they play and how Job plays football, he plays football very similar to Jude. He runs like Jude, dribbles like Jude, takes on his man like Jude. But the only difference is Job is more agile, Job is faster, and Job has a little bit more slickness to his game just because he looks more fluid on the ball. And maybe that's down to the fact that he's a bit smaller than Jude Bellingham in terms of size and stature. Okay, Let's look at, okay. I really hope we get Isak or Alvarez as our striker. The rest are meaty. We're not getting Alvarez. We're not getting Isak. If you saw my ideal, let me show you my ideal lineup. Let me show you my ideal lineup. Let me show you my ideal lineup. Boom. Let's move this guy. Let's put this butter. Boom. Okay. Let's remove this guy. Okay. Let me show you my ideal lineup. Move. Okay. Okay. Let's go here. Okay. Let's put this guy. Okay. Boom. Let's move this guy. I want to show you my. Let me show you my ideal lineup that I posted a few weeks ago. Since you brought it up, let me show you it. Okay. Remove that guy, and then put. Oh shit! Knock my shit over. I dropped a coin on the floor. Fucking hell. Who was the player? Oh yeah, Alvarez. Okay. Let me show you. And boom. Boom. This was my ideal lineup. This was shit too close. This was my ideal lineup. This was my ideal lineup. This is what I would want to happen if I was in Dreamland. I didn't consider Isak a possibility. I considered Alvarez a possibility because I felt like Atletico Madrid are going to be easier people to negotiate with in comparison to Newcastle. I feel like Newcastle are a difficult team to negotiate with. Okay, it's simple. FSG are pussy footing around. Wow. I reckon we'll go back to back and with. I like I said, I truly don't know. I truly don't know. City are looking good, man. City are looking good. People forgetting this year. Let me show you myself again. People are forgetting this. Aït Nouri. They got Reinders. They got Mamouche. They got Rodri. They still got Gundogan. They still got Bernardo Silva. They still got Foden. They still got Doku. They still got Savinho. They just acquired Ryan Cherky. They got Haaland. Like, that team is looking very, very stacked. And this guy is not going to get the plaudits. But Oscar Bob is a solid little player as well. But guys, give me 1 second again. I'm trying to help somebody out with something. So if you can't hear audio, it's literally because I'm trying to help somebody out. God bless forever undisputed community. Thank you. I appreciate you. I can't really see your name properly. Pavan, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Hopefully we can get some guests on. It's been a minute. Nah, we can't be underdogs anymore. I'm not saying we're underdogs. You're not getting what I'm saying. I'm not saying we're underdogs. I'm saying winning the league is going to be hard. Nothing about underdogs here. We're the reigning. I'm going to be defending. I'm going to be trying to defend the Premier League title. There's no underdogs here. There is no underdogs here. And yes, it should be our turn to dominate. But are we going to take advantage of that? We're ahead, but are we going to strengthen while we're ahead? Are we going to do the necessary stuff? Yes, it's a nice idea and it's cool. Sounding like you're linked with Florian Wirtz wanting to join us. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. But we need confirmation that he's going to be a Liverpool player. You know? We need confirmation. We need confirmation. We need confirmation first before anything. Okay, we got 30 people here. Like the video. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to help this guy sort out something, so I'm going to mute my mic for a second. Okay, I'm back now. Okay, what are we looking at? Let's look at the chat. My bad, guys. I was just helping someone out with something. Okay, it's crazy because we won the league in 2020 and Trent did Mbappe celebration. I thought we were going to get him if only we used the money back then. Apparently, Mbappe got flown out on FSG's plane. Apparently, he got flown out, but obviously the deal didn't materialize for whatever reason. Yeah, but it is what it is, man. Like I said, Liverpool don't usually sign big players, so for me personally, I don't really get too upset about it, because this ain't really what we usually do. But I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get him. I don't know if we're not gonna get him. Okay, we got some breaking news. Since we're here, let's just talk about this as well. Okay, let me show you this. Don't know. This is breaking news so far, and I knew this was gonna happen because I saw that they asked for 80 million originally, and Chelsea coming out with some low offers. Chelsea's move for Jamie Gittins is off. Talks collapsed after failing to reach an agreement with Borussia Dortmund. The winger was seen as a key target for the Blues' summer rebuild, but focuses are now on alternative attacking options. Let me tell you why the deal broke down. The deal broke down because Chelsea spent a massive sum of money, and Chelsea don't want to spend big money on anybody anymore. So Chelsea are trying to penny pinch their way through signings. They don't want to sign anybody that is a high amount. They're trying to penny pinch their way to signing. They're trying to penny pinch their way. Do I blame them? No. You signed Macallister for 80 million. I wouldn't want to buy anyone too if I signed Macallister for 80 million. If Madrid didn't exist, all the players we would have had. Oh yeah, here's what it is, man. Real Madrid, the biggest club in the world. They pick and choose whoever they want, and clubs like Liverpool, we just try and get the players that they're not interested. But the problem with Real Madrid is they talent hoard. They talent hoard so much, and when you talent hoard, this is what happens. Shouldn't talent hoard. Okay. Let me tell you this here. I'm going to ask you this, guys. I'm going to show you this again. Let me show you this. Hold up. Does this team scare you? Does this team scare you? Does this team scare you? I'm just asking a question. Just asking for a friend. Does this team scare you? Me personally, I don't think this is City's best team. I think you can make a better team than this. Me personally, I'm benching Foden and I'm putting in okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going 4-2-3-1. Obviously Edison in goal. If they sign Livramento right back, centre back Diaz and PepGuardio, Addons left back, a double pivot of Grinders and Rodri, number 10 Cherky. On the right, I would put Savinho. On the left, I'll put Omar Mamouche, and up top I'll put Haaland. Or if I really wanted to, I could put Mamouche in the 10, put Cherky on the right, and put Savinho on the left. That's what I would do if I was Man City. But that's just me personally. But this team looks solid, and it looks like they have a bunch of options. Because think about it, I never mentioned Bernardo Silva. Foden could have also been in there. Gundogan could have been in there. They still got Mateusz Kovacic. I'm pretty sure they still got what's that guy? Matthias Nunes as well. They still got a bunch of players, and obviously they still got Oscar Bob as well. So they got a lot of players to pick out from. They got a pretty stacked squad, but things might change because they might sell a bunch of players, so things may move around. But Man City, they're definitely going to be up there. They're definitely going to be up there. And with the type of ballers this time, defense would be their weakness. Yeah. I would agree. That's why I would go double pivot. That's why I'll go double pivot. Because if you have a majority of the ball, the thing that they got to focus on is not trying to get exposed in transition. If Pep can figure out how to not get exposed in transition, then they should be fine. And then you got to factor into account how good is Rodri going to look coming off an ACL. Obviously, I don't expect him to come guns blazing and looking like the Rodri that won the Ballon d'Or and won the treble. But honestly speaking, though, when you break it down, when you factor everything into account, when you look at it, how everything is set up, all it is just finding a way to be organized. With Reinders and Rodri, with that energy in midfield, and obviously if you put a Cherki in the 10 or Mamouche in the 10, or second striker, whatever you want to call it, and then you have Savinha, and obviously you got Jeremy Doku off the bench, it's going to be very hard to beat a team that's going to score a lot of goals. They're going to score a lot of goals. But that's my personal opinion. Okay, we got 37 people in this chat. Slap the like button. Subscribe if you already haven't. If you do not know, I am a comedy skit creator. I got a channel called It's Dr. Blake. Link to that is in the description below. If you guys are into comedy, if you guys are into watching short films and original series, link to that is in the description below. Go check that out. It will really mean a lot. And also, like I said, make sure you subscribe to this channel as I continue to do this stream. Don't know how long I'm going to do it for, but it's pretty difficult to talk for a freaking hour. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know how other people do it, but I feel like I'm managing okay. I feel like I'm managing okay. Now I understand why people do panel shows instead of solo shows. Yeah, Lord have mercy. Okay, let me take this down. Okay, let's look. Okay. Right now I'm just scrolling through Twitter, just seeing if there's any dudes. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's look at what you're saying in the chat. Will Rodri be the same? How long does Pep have left? That's it. Pep signed a new 1-year deal, so he got at least another year. And according to him, so far he has no intentions of renewing it. But I'm curious to see what happens because they got 115 charges. So does that not do those charges not matter now? Does it not mean anything now? I really do truly wonder. Okay. I think a new manager, they could have problems within the club without Pep. No, but come on, man. Like Pellegrini won a league title in his first season. I'm pretty sure he won a league title in his first season. As long as you got the structure right and you know how to select and you know what you're looking for in terms of identity and how you want to play, finding a new manager is not as hard as you think. It's as hard for us because we don't know the up and coming names, but for a well-run club, they'll find a new manager. It's gonna be fine. Let's see. Once we get the free over the line, then one piece of the Infinity Stone is out. Confidence of a back-to-back. Okay, let's entertain this. Yo, Pally. Before I entertain what is, let me address Pally. let me address Pally. Okay, Pally. I'm gonna ask you one question. Did Caicedo want to play for Liverpool? Chat, answer this question. Did Caicedo want to play for Liverpool? At any point, did Caicedo want to play for Liverpool? Anybody, I just need yes or no. In the chat, put in the chat. Yes or no. Did Caicedo want to play for Liverpool? Did we agree a fee with Brighton? Yes or no? Did Caicedo want to play for Liverpool? And did we agree with fee for Yeah, did we agree a fee for Caicedo? Because last time I checked, okay, let's see. Pally with Caicedo, we didn't agree terms. Facts. But Wirtz we did. Well said. He has told us at the last minute. We all thought it was done. No, but here's the thing you're not getting, Pally. Here's the thing you're not getting, Pally. Pally, the thing you're not getting, yeah? We never agreed terms with Caicedo. Caicedo always wanted Chelsea. Caicedo said, the reason why I wanted Chelsea is because I want to keep my promise to Chelsea. I want to honor the gentleman's agreement that I have with Chelsea. So Caicedo never wanted to play for Liverpool. He always wanted to play for Chelsea, and he always wanted to honor his agreement with Chelsea. We agreed a fee, but we never spoke to the player. We agreed a fee, but we never spoke to the player. This is a completely different scenario. If we do not get Florian Wirtz, it's because Liverpool walked away. If we do not get Florian Wirtz, because Liverpool walked away. I'm sounding like Dr. Umar because the way I'm. But I fear. Yo, Pally, we all fear. We all fear. Bro, we are all... I don't know about these other guys in the chat, but me, I'm fearing this. Because I'm sitting here saying, how long is this going to take? I'm sitting here thinking to myself, how many days, hours do you need to keep updating us saying, today, it's almost there. Tomorrow, we're almost there. The day after that, just a little bit more. The day after that, just a tiny bit more. I don't need those updates. I need, here we go. Deal's done. He is coming. He is a Liverpool player. It's official. I need that at this point. It being close is not enough because it's all said and done. You can bid 118 million. You can show the intent. You can show the urgency. But it doesn't matter if you do not get the player. It doesn't. It doesn't, man. It truly doesn't. It doesn't, man. But I got distracted. Let me look at the comment that I was meant to address earlier. Okay, where is it? Okay. Let's talk about Danino's comment. Let me ask you this, kid. I'm gonna show you guys this team again. Okay, let me change this. Let's take out Robertson. Okay. Good question, guys. How many times does this team go back to back? Do Liverpool go back to back with this team? Just a simple question, yes or no. Do Liverpool go back to back with this team? That's what I'm asking. Do Liverpool go back to back with this team? Yes or no? Write it down in the chat. Let me know. All that good stuff. Do we go back to back with this team? Me personally, I think we need another midfielder. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think we need another midfielder, another centre back. I think we need a Adam Walton. I think we need another midfielder. I think we need another midfielder. I think we need another midfielder, another centre back. But I could be wrong. Everybody's saying back to back. Okay. Let me see what everybody's saying. Let's go through it bit by bit. I get it now, but I fear Pally Wirtz will join. Relax, it's all calm. Just a few add-ons and he will be ours. Okay. The fee, I think it will be 180 million pounds. Okay, we'll see. Okay, let's keep going. I feel like we should sign Wirtz ASAP or Madrid will come. Madrid, come and knock him. We'll see. We'll see. They need to sell a player to come knock him because I'm not going to lie, that's a lot of money. Madrid haven't spent crazy amount of money in a very long time. Okay. It's our biggest ever transfer. Of course, it's going to take longer than usual. This ain't no release clause. Don't get stressed, guys. Yes, I really think we are looking at Isak but Isak or Alvarez, but will depend on player sales. Yes. We got the Jap. Wow. Okay, so let me ask you guys this here. Do you think Isak would want to? Do you think Alvarez want to come to Liverpool? Do you think Isak is gonna push for a move and tell Newcastle, "It's been a fun time, but I want to go to Liverpool"? Do you think that's gonna happen? So I just asking the question. Do you think that's gonna happen? Do you think Isak wants to come to Liverpool? Do you think Isak or Alvarez want to come? Do you think Alvarez wants to leave eating paellas and the hot sunshine to come and eat bangers and mash and fish and chips in England? Mike, you have hit the jackpot. I am with you. I don't think Isak is pushing for a move. I don't think Isak is complaining about a move. Isak will probably only leave under the same conditions that Diaz would leave. If a fee's agreed and you don't want me, then I'll go. That's what Diaz said. Diaz said, if you don't want me, a fee's agreed, then I'll go. But overall, I'm happy here. I think Isak's the same. I think Alvarez does not want to leave at all. I think Alvarez wants to stay in Spain. I think our chance of signing Alvarez was last season when Liverpool could have got Alvarez for swapping Diaz over. I think that was our only opportunity to get Alvarez. I think after that, we're not getting Alvarez. Yes, Alvarez would join us last season, but we didn't want to. That's what. Guys, I am not gonna lie to you guys. I think that's Frimpong. I think that's Frimpong. And let me tell you why I think it's Frimpong. I think we're going to sell Federico Chiesa, and I think it's Frimpong. The reason why I say I think it's Frimpong is when Salah's getting coming off, you put Frimpong right wing, and then you put Conor Bradley right back. I think that's what we're going to do. Did you expect more for Chiesa? Of course I did. But Slot don't like him. Slot don't like him. Is my mic muted? Is my mic back now? Is my mic muted? Is my mic back now? Guys, let me know if my mic's muted or if it's back now. Let me know. What's the updates for Florian Wirtz, brother? Let me tell you the update, bro. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out together. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with Flori. That's how Florian Wirtz. Have you seen that interview? They call me Flori. Okay. Let me see. Let's go here. So Fabrizio has posted nothing. So this guy, don't know who this guy is. Who is he? So he's lying. He is, oh shit, wrong button. This guy is claiming Florian Wirtz at Liverpool has collapsed and past reach of a potential free and structure. Leverkusen have pulled out of talks as of this morning. The player is expected to stay. This guy's lying. Just wanted to give you guys a quick heart attack. Okay. But what's really happening? Okay, let's see. Nothing. ITK. João Pedro is not a good 9. I'll get up João Pedro's numbers in a minute, but he's not a good 9. You can't get Florian Wirtz a out and out number 10 and give him João Pedro. If Sam's in the chat, if you get a profile of a Mateta, of a Boniface, or like just a guy that could hold the ball up, a target man, Gokares, Florian Wirtz will work wonders with a player like that. João Pedro, no. They're going to pick up the same position and get in each other's way. Exclusive Liverpool have submitted a £120 million bid for Florian Wirtz. Personal terms have been agreed. Negotiations with Liverpool continue. This guy is claimed to be ITK. Knows nothing. All these people just saying fake news. Nothing happening. Nothing. There's literally no updates. No updates. No one says anything. No one has said anything. Literally, nobody has said nothing. No new news. Nothing. You good. Listen, once Kirkes and Wirtz happens, gets over like whatever happens next, I'm not sure. I don't know what happens next. Are you good? Am I good? No, I was just sneezing a couple of minutes ago. But yeah, literally nothing. Let's see the translation of this. This is old news. See, look, nothing. Again. Look. Just nothing, man. Nothing. There's literally nothing to talk about. Regarding that. Okay, let me get rid of this. If something pops up, if something happens, I'll let you know. As you guys may know, the transfer window, the first transfer window is going to close at 7 p.m. today. Teams are getting ready to get their teams ready for the Club World Cup. Okay, okay, let's see. Brother, how many days will be the final day from the final deal I am from? Let me see this on this end. Let's get Mateta, Thuram, or even Wissa, I feel like plays better in the front too. I don't know. You're from Bangladesh. I generally don't know, bro. I generally don't know. I literally got here trying to figure shit out. Oh, we're almost at 290. We got 20 likes and 24 people in the stream. This is a beautiful sight to see. Again, guys, I'm very appreciative. I'm very thankful for you guys actually stepping in the chat, liking. This has been a very, very successful stream. And as far as Mike's question, yes, I expected more from Chiesa. I expect him to have more opportunity, more game time, but Slot has not used him and whatnot. But Mike, if you're still here, do you think this team wins the Premier League again? The team I put here, do you think this team wins the Premier League again, Mike? And if you don't, let me know why. I'm going to leave it up here for a couple of seconds so you can look at it. Okay, brother, where am I from? I'm from the UK, bro. I'm from the UK. I'm from London. London, England. I'm from London, England, bro. Okay, let's see. Okay. But yeah, it's not a real update. Most likely, yes. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to see what you thought about that. But as far as Chiesa, I expected more. He didn't get the opportunity. Didn't get the chance to play more. It just is what it is. So how many players we need? What do you mean how many players we need? It's not about how many players you need. It's just about do you feel like we need a number 6? Do you feel like we need a centre back? Do you feel like we need a striker? So if I'm counting the fact based on all the links we had, let me break it down like this. Centre back, we need. Left back, potentially Kirkes. Right back, we got with Frimpong, so that's sorted. We got right back with Frimpong, and we got Conor Bradley as well. DM, potentially, I feel like we need. Number 10 looks like it's getting sorted potentially with Wirtz. Not too sure what's happening with there. Right wing replacement probably going to be Frimpong. Frimpong probably will step in and play there. So I'm not really going to go out my way to complain about that. Striker, we need. So if I was to say position, how many players ideally we should spend this summer? So right back, which is one, which we got one already. Left back, which is pending. Centre back, I don't know who our targets are for centre back. Another midfielder, that's 4 already. Striker, and then Wirtz. So that's 6 players. But I think a lot of people will be happy if you go Wirtz, Kirkes, and Frimpong, and Striker. A lot of people would firm the season with the options we have, because, like I said, if things go to plan, what's going to happen is we are probably going to have this guy playing in a lot deeper position. Because I've said this time and time again, I'm going to say this as well. Dominic Szoboszlai is a poor man's Federico Valverde. Dominic Szoboszlai is a poor man's Federico Valverde. What made me become a Liverpool fan? What made me become a Liverpool fan is my dad has been supporting Liverpool all his life. My dad, raised in Nigeria, born in the UK. But yeah, he's been supporting Liverpool his whole life. Been following them since the days of John Barnes and Kenny Dalglish. So yeah, my dad. A centre back, left back, and a striker and a right mid. I'm telling you, I don't think we're getting a right mid, bro. The only way we get a winger is if Diaz leaves. That's the only way I see us getting a winger. Okay, let's see what you're saying. Oh shit. Let's see what you're saying. Okay. I thought we would have signings today. I'm not sure what's going on. It's gonna be mad. Here's the thing, bro. Nobody knows what's going on. I'm gonna be real. Let me tell you what I think the next news is gonna happen is. The next news that's gonna happen is this. We are gonna wake up we're gonna scroll on Twitter and see a breaking news. Florian Wirtz deal has either collapsed or we're gonna get the here we go. It's gonna be one of the two. I feel like that's the next update. I feel like the next update of this deal is confirming whether the deal's happening or not happening. I feel like this whole getting closer, bid rejected, but we're still getting closer. Both parties are confident in a compromise. So when you factor all of those stuff into account, what's going to happen is next is going to be the definitive answer. Do I know what the definitive answer is? No. Am I relaxed? At this point, I just want this to be over. I just want to be free. Like, I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I just want to be free. I just want to be free of this saga. Give me an answer. Give me an answer, man. Liverpool, stop being Blue Balls FC. Stop being Edging FC. Like, come on. You get what I mean? Stop. Like, this is madness. Madness. Okay, what do you guys... This is madness, bro. Lewis still said, what do you like to see? Lewis still, I'm going to be real with you. Nobody cares about anything you have to say other than Florian Wirtz. Now, let me zoom this in for you, man. Like, here's the thing. This is the crash out now. I've had enough of this shit, man. I'm sick and tired of this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I am sick and tired of this shit. I'm losing pay. It's almost 7 p.m. and we've got a whole load of nothing. Almost 7 p.m. and we got a whole load of nothing. Lewis still, what do you guys like to see my next video be about? Bro, people just want to hear about Wirtz. Look, do you see the first comment? Wirtz. Any updates on... Man, we're not getting Morgan. Look at this. He's asking about Wirtz. Okay, let's see. Ekatike. Wirtz. I'm telling you, Lewis still, you picked the wrong time to ask for a Q&A because the fan base is on edge. Everybody wants to know what the hell is going on, and the problem with the reality is there's nothing to say. When teams sit in negotiations, I'm generally curious. What do they sit there doing? Like, okay, so you sit here and you're just like, okay, so Bayer Leverkusen, so we're gonna offer 118 million. Do you accept? No. Okay. How about guarantee incentives and installments? Do you accept? No. Okay. How about now? No. Like you getting what I mean? That like we're sitting here wondering how many days is it gonna take, and then just like we're just like, okay, come on. You accept now? No. Our asking price is our asking price. Like it's crazy. It's crazy, man. If you're new to the stream, like the video, man. Like the video. I wish FSG should really consider our feelings. Man, FSG don't give a fuck about us. They're businessmen. They care about business. Consider our feelings, man. They're like, fuck the fans. They're low key behind the scenes, man. Man, it's funny. Let's all pray Wirtz signs. Yo, Mike, you see the fan base here? You see the fan base, Mike? We're on edge. We're on edge. I'm laughing because it's funny at this point. Let's all pray. You don't need to pray. You have joins or he doesn't, man. We lived through Caicedo. We lived through Zubamendi. This is just another saga. Like, we're the only club that can make a one-horse saga feel like forever. It is stress, man. Like, when Man United went in for Rasmus Højlund, they came in for like 40 million. I knew Man United would cave in. The thing about Man United, they pay the asking price. They cave in every time. Like, Man United, like, when they come in for a play, they bid in low, but they get to the asking price eventually. Will Liverpool do it? We've never paid 100 million for anybody. So, let's see what happens. Okay, let's see this. Okay, let's see what this guy's saying. Let's all pray for Wirtz. Let's all pray Wirtz signs. We need a creative player. Only Salah and Trent brought that magic. Now we don't have Trent. Salah, we don't know how he will be next year. That's true. I don't know. I don't know as well, bro. I genuinely don't know. People coming into the stream asking me, do I know updates? I know as much as you know. I'm not ITK. I don't have connections. I'm going to tell you right now, you are not going to get updates from a guy that has freaking less than 300 followers that primarily makes skits. Let me change my battery. I'm a skit content creator. Like, guys, like this is just for shits and giggles, like for fun. This is for fun. Like, because I like talking about football. I ain't trying to be an ITK. I ain't trying to do this stuff. I'm doing this because I like talking about football and I like talking about sports in general. If you guys looked in this channel or you looked at the shorts I've made, you guys will see that I have made videos about basketball. I've got basketball videos on this channel. I've got breakdowns on the NBA finals. This channel originally, if you guys have been here for that long, this channel originally used to be a boxing channel. That's why it's called Undisputed. It used to be called Undisputed King of Sports. So I came back and I was like, let me rebrand and let me try and be consistent and let me try and put out some content. Remember Declan Rice to Arsenal took a few weeks. I think that took a few months. Because I remember they were linked with him before what's the word? They were linked with him before the season ended. It just took time because Arsenal were trying to avoid paying 100 mil, but they ended up paying 110 mil or 105 mil, so whatever they did to get that deal over the line, and they got the deal over the line. But the thing about it is, do I think Wirtz is worth that amount? No, I do not think Wirtz is worth that amount. But do I feel like he's gonna be someone that could get to that amount? But yeah, hold Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Okay, what are we looking at? Let's see what everybody says. Nah, football streams are a good place to vent. It is a good place to vent. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Emmanuel, we are waiting for one player as City have said. That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying! I said this from the beginning. My lord. My lord, I've said this from the beginning. Oh my lord, you hit the nail on the coffin. Oh man. Subscribe to the channel, Emmanuel. We can't lose a one-horse race when we are the... Hey man, I've seen Liverpool reverse Fabrizio bumpers. I've seen Liverpool reverse Fabrizio bumper. No, reverse David Ornstein bumpers. I've seen it. I've seen Liverpool somehow reverse bumpers. So, who knows, man? Who knows? Guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check again to see then anything. And this is the worst thing about this here. When you think about the whole Wirtz thing, you put yourself in a position. Let's see. This is a blind page. This page is a page that's actually being consistently updating. Okay, so it's saying that they Bayern Leverkusen not forced and interested in 22-year-old winger. Don't know who he is. They're talking about more players. Don't know who these players are. Okay. They're talking about the signings. Look. Okay, Bayern Leverkusen apparently inquired about Garnacho, but the clear 145 million euros, which BBV are unlikely to pay. But if they decide to go for Anthony, there is a chance they would be. You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny? So they want to buy Garnacho, and I think Garnacho is a good signing for them. If they were to sign Garnacho, I think Garnacho would do well for them. My confusion is this. This is my confusion. Why are they acting so cheap? You are literally pocketing potentially over 200 million on 2 players. Check Fabrizio's latest post. Let's see. Okay, you're gonna give me a heart attack. Bro. Fabrizio's latest post, bro. It's about this. This guy's a baller. This guy is a baller. Let me zoom in on the tweet. This guy right here is an absolute baller. Absolute baller. Real Madrid, talent hoard. There needs to be a conversation had at the fact that Real Madrid hoard so much talent. And when you talent hoard, the issue with talent hoarding is a lot of these guys need to play games. Like, how many number 10s do you need? How many right wingers do you need? A lot of these guys are young. A lot of these guys need game time to develop. Real Madrid talent hoard like crazy. It's crazy, man. You got 37 people in the stream. I need to refresh this. I need to see how many likes we have. I need to make sure that we have a good amount of likes. Let's see this now. Yes. 292 subscribers. Beautiful. 23 likes. 24 likes now. Beautiful. We are having this, like I said, this is an all-time stream. This is an all-time stream. This is an all-time stream for me. This is my greatest stream ever, man. Mike, if you see this, tell Faz that he needs to make a return. Mike, if you see this, tell Faz that he needs to make a return. Like I said, tell Faz that Faz needs to make a return. Ping him in the chat. Tell him he needs to make a return. Because we're in a great place right now. We're in a great place right now. It's funny because we get to 90, we get to 36, but we never break it to thing. We never break it to 40. Like we're almost there, man. This is a very active chat. I'm actually very appreciative. I'm actually very happy to see that we're able to do this. But yeah, Fabrizio's tweet has been pinned. His pinned tweet currently is still: Florian Wirtz has informed Bayer Leverkusen of his desire to join Liverpool. The contract agreement is done, sealed, as Wirtz only wants Liverpool move. Club-to-club talks are underway, as revealed earlier. Liverpool are confident to get this deal done soon. Not a long saga. What is a long saga? What is a long saga? That's my question, Fab. What is a long saga? Let me see this. Come and take your time. What's the rush? Okay, that's why Madrid win the UCL. They're stacked. They are stacked. They are stacked. Very talented group of individuals. Very talented team. Okay, let's see. This should be good. Okay, let me see this. Let me tag Faz. Okay, 26 people in the stream, all-time stream. Okay, let's see how TikTok is doing. It's funny because this stream's doing well, but my TikTok video telling people to come to this stream hadn't posted yet. Okay, let me see this. 6 weeks ago, Liverpool to Wirtz to Liverpool soon. Still today, nothing happened. That's a lie. It hasn't been 6 weeks. It's been about 2. It's been about 2 weeks. 6 weeks. 6 weeks. We weren't even in the hat for Wirtz. We were deciding what right back we're gonna get, whether it's Frimpong or not. We weren't in the hat for Wirtz, so I don't know where you get the 2 weeks from. I'm very interested to see where you got the 2 weeks from. But if you're a rival fan, man, fair play. Have your banter, have your laughs, have your shits and giggles. Do whatever you may need, man, because, like I said, fair play. Like when rival fans say stuff like this, I can't get mad because that's what you're meant to do. Like, we are tired of waiting. We're all tired of waiting, bro. We're all tired of waiting, bro. But anyways, man, I feel like this is a good segue to wrap it up. Like I said, this is the final time I'm going to talk about Florian Wirtz. The next stream will be, I don't know. It might be Friday. Might stream on Friday. Don't know what I want to talk about, but let's see what the news portrays for Friday. If anything happens with Florian Wirtz today, then you guys will see me back on live if it's actually a major update. Not the deal has moved an inch closer. Thanks, Mike. Let's see what the last comments are saying. Not even worried, bro. Wirtz is 99. Man, they've been saying that shit for like 7 days. But yeah. Thank you guys for coming down to the stream. Really appreciate it. Very successful stream. And hopefully we can have more great streams about